How is everybody? It's Dr. K here for our Sunset Musings. Today is Tuesday the 29th. Can you believe it? It's the end of June already. Remember, we are coming up on a very powerful month. I keep saying it over and over because it is the truth. Our sun unfortunately has set behind a cloud. Makes me so sad. But that's okay. It'll rise again tomorrow. And it will set again tomorrow. That is the beauty of it, isn't it? Look at that crazy cloud over there. Let me see if... I don't know if you can see it, but over there in the back, there's like nothing. And then there is that rain cloud. So I have to share that with you. I have a patient that has moved here recently from, I can't remember where. And he had a different weather app than I did. My weather app showed about, 15 to 20% chance of rain over the next few days when it's cloudy. He said like 25 or maybe even more chance of rain. And he said, yeah, it's going to be raining over the next few days. And I said, really? Because not how it looks or my weather app. And he says, yeah, it's 25-30% chance or whatever. And I thought, we will see, because remember, in Arizona it's raining over there right now. You see, isn't that cool? And we get nothing here. I was looking forward to the rain the whole day today. Well, at least somebody's getting it right there in the back. That will be, I don't know, whatever, New River maybe, that looks like, or Anthem. If you live there, you're getting rain. Congratulations to you. And our rain cloud is covering our sun, but that's okay. What I want to talk about today is a few beautiful learnings from our lovely patients today. One, once again, I don't know if you've seen any of my videos that I have made a while back on YouTube, but that they are about how powerful words are when it comes to our expression of our power and our healing. And I really notice it when somebody sits in front of me. Their energy field is expanded and they're moving into more self-empowerment and self-realization. There is that pull toward, I know I can heal, and usually they sit up a little bit stronger, and there's this smile or this sort of joyful energy around them. And then when this going the opposite, or when there's a lot of self-doubt or like beating oneself up, the energy field of the body goes constricted. It literally goes like sort of like, and it's so visible from 1 second to the next. And their body posture changes as well, but it's more like the energy field literally is open and then it closes. And what I have noticed, words that we use to describe our experience are profound openers or closers of our energy field. It's quite amazing. It is the case, and it is the truth, and it is something that has been studied and known. But just to witness it in front of me over and over, and I pointed it to that person, and it wasn't like crazy intense words, It was, oh, this is really simple. Like, what I'm doing is really simple, and the word simple in their mind carried a lot of negative tone. Like, it was simple meant I'm not as sophisticated, or people are not gonna like what I'm doing, and it's simple, like simple wasn't good. And the energy field really actually constricted. And when we had a conversation about that, profound truth is usually very simple, and that's the thing that kind of sometimes messes up with our minds a little bit, that that can be true because it's so simple. Yet there is profound truth and power in things being simple and easy. And when we had the conversation, this being was able to change the understanding of the word, and it became opening word versus closing word. Or there was words that they used about themselves, like bringing themselves down. You know, I was dumb, like I wasn't smart enough. And literally it was so, and I pointed that out to the person because they were very open to seeing that, and they noticed it. So once we notice it, then we're empowered to change it. And so my invitation for us for today, as the cloud is hiding our sunset happening like right about now, so happy sunset, and thank you for this profound day for all of us. Let's use words for our empowerment, but also as openers, meaning we talked so much on Monday, if you visited with us, and also previously in the, you know, at the beginning of our Field of Truth community when we started our immersion. The field around us really matters because we are so much more. Like, look at this. This is so profound, and I don't know if you can see that. You know, we look at a cactus, right? And it's this amazing, tall, how many hundreds of years old this guy is. And right next to it, so we see this beautiful cactus green, right? The skeleton of it, I don't know if you can see that, but look, there's one that is kaput right on the ground next to it. Literally, just this guy right here, obviously died, and then eventually it fell. So it's just this wood skeleton, nothing left, right? Just this wood skeleton. So we know that this wood skeleton is underneath this beautiful green cactus, but we don't really see it. It's kind of holding the structure there. And then we see this amazing cactus towering as the body of the cactus. However, what we do not see, if we were to measure it, that the field of this guy goes so much further. Like, if I were to put a measuring device here, and I would measure the, you know, let's say cutting the cactus, whatever, I could measure it pretty far, meaning the field of the cactus, just like our field, goes really far. That's the invisible, right? And it will kind of fluctuate as well as our field. It will open and close, depending on the time of the day, depending on the seasons. For us, we are more in tune into our external environment. So we're more in tune into our thoughts, our mind, what people think about us, you know, what we eat, how we really operate throughout the day. So words, we talk about everything. We talk about sleep. We talk about the, you know, the importance of foods and nutrients versus foods, really. The thing that we do not talk about is, yes, it's very important how we feed our bodies, but it's equally, if not more important, is how we feed our electromagnetic field, right? And one of those is the thoughts we think and the words we speak. And the reason I'm sharing that today, because this being that I had a visit with wasn't, you know, there was no profound sickness, anything. It was just like a follow-up as to check in how we're doing. Yet this quote-unquote tiny shift is going to have such a profound healing effect on her whole being, allowing for more joy, for more purpose, following one's purpose and creation, just by noticing the words. And as I'm noticing them, I shift them in the process. So if I say something about myself, oh, I'm so stupid, like, it happens to me all the time when I'm working on a computer. It's like, oh my gosh, I look like an idiot or something like that, right? What happens when I say that, those words actually, without me even thinking about it, because they're so automatic, like, oh my gosh, like, I'm so stupid, like, I can't figure this out, and 5-year-old kid can, right? I'm gonna go here because there's lightning and I want you to see that. That was good. What happens is my mind and the words that I speak, it happens instantaneous. The thought comes first and I speak it out, and it literally shuts down my field. So I'm consciously gonna make sure I watch this, I notice it, and I stop doing it, right? And or I change it and I start noticing. So I say that. I'm gonna point it this way because there's some awesome lightning in this one cloud that's covering our sun. What's up with that? But it is covering our sun to kind of show us once again that these profound healing tools are oftentimes unseen. And then we sort of have to watch for them, like knowing that they're there. You know, like we know the sun is there, even though we don't see it. We know this profound empowerment is available to us. We just know to focus on it and change it. So I'm going to encourage us for today. There's so much more I have learned. I always learn so much from our beautiful patients. But this one was so clear. And the fact that I share that with the being and they were able to see it and change it right on the spot was like, okay, it could be that simple just by changing the words that we use for the most part about ourselves. So think about words as openers. So that field that I was showing you around the cactus, that field, we open it up and fill it with light versus we close it and constrict it. And it kind of gets filled with, mud, untruth. So let's practice that for a little bit. And the best part is to do it in writing. So write with hand, maybe journal here and there, or every day for a little bit. It's really good. I'm going to do it as well because it was just like, oop, I got to really pay attention. So let's do it all together, okay? So the sun has set already behind that cloud. So far there's no lightning. But it's still beautiful. It is raining somewhere, right? Like they say, 5 o'clock is somewhere. All right. You have a beautiful evening, and thank you so much for joining me. And can't wait to hear your realizations about the words that we use. As you know, words can heal and words can harm. So we'll use them to heal. How about that? Thank you, guys. Have a beautiful night. Bye-bye.